Hey y'all, it's your girl Amber back about to do a reading for my Aries. Be mindful that these are all general messages. Will take risks and leave what don't. It can represent your sun, moon, Venus, the rising sign, 1st, 5th, 7th, and 8th house. So Aries, what message I have for you all today? Okay, so Aries, first and foremost, I feel like y'all are right now going through some type of spiritual transformation, meaning that y'all are awakening to a lot of things, people, places, and situations that's been going on around you. Maybe at one point in time, you were stuck in the energy, whereas you didn't think a energetic shift would come into place for you all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because of some fact you was probably stuck in your ways when it comes to like your stability, your security, on how you communicate certain things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the ways that you was handling things then was the reason why you kept being so stuck and stagnant when it comes to, like, especially when it comes to like blessings or things that you wanted to come into fruition for you. Maybe now you are learning to switch things up, make a better approach when it comes to, you know, getting certain goals and accomplishments done. Yeah, because like maybe the old way of you when you was doing things, it wasn't working out for you, you know what I'm saying? But like I tell people all the time, old ways can't open up new doors, you feel me? So it's like maybe you are learning more on how to communicate your wants and needs and your desires a little bit more efficiently. Yeah, because like I said, maybe at one point in time you feel like you didn't have this opportunity to do so. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you felt like things wasn't going to work out for you, maybe because you feel like you didn't have the type of reliable resources in order to do so. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now, since you have had an energetic shift, whereas you're going through this spiritual awakening, this transformation, it's like you are seeing things more now from a very positive mindset and a more positive point of view. Yeah, because like I said, the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, because at one point in time, you wasn't as successful when it came to how you wanted certain things to play out or go for you. And it's like now, even though you're taking your time and you're doing things at your own pace, slowly but surely things will come into fruition for you the more that you continue to work on yourself. And of course, work on how you communicate with people and how you just, you know, handle your business. Because maybe at one point in time, even when it came to your priorities, it's like your priorities wasn't as important. Like, don't get me wrong, like your priorities, responsibility is important, but maybe at certain times you used to put certain priorities, responsibilities on the back burner when you knew good and well and for a fact that you shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you are more focused on handling your business, putting your priorities and responsibilities that you have first before doing any and everything else. And that takes a lot of self-discipline and self-control in order to do so. Yeah. And it's like maybe the relationships that you had with certain people or certain individuals also affected you in this way too. Now the cups came up in reverse, meaning that you probably have cut certain people off or distanced yourself from certain people or just set up boundaries with those individuals that you know for a fact that was part of, like, that was hindering you into a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't helping you grow. It wasn't helping you elevate. You know what I'm saying? These people were most likely people who were distractions. They probably felt like they had your best interests at heart, but really it was more so for their own beneficial reasons. So you probably had to set boundaries over these individuals and, you know, fall back from them, especially until you got yourself right and your priorities together. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Yeah, and maybe it was somebody that you was in some type of commitment or some type of relationship with, something like that. Maybe y'all still are in dealings with this individual, but it's like now your focus is more so of putting you first within the dynamic instead of always putting everybody else before you. And it's probably another reason why shit wasn't always working out for you, because you were probably putting more so of yourself last versus put yourself first. Gotta start doing that. And maybe because I'm getting like y'all probably was the type of person that always tried to be the one that tried to fix certain relationships or friendships or bonds, this and the fourth, but knowing good and well that certain relationships and bonds were meant to fall apart and fade away for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now, since you're not really in that energy no more and you putting yourself first, things will start to flow a little bit more for you, more smoothly. But like I said, you have to continue to put yourself and your priorities, responsibilities first before everyone else. And this is like part of your spiritual lesson that you're learning right now during this transformation. Putting yourself before others, handling your business before others, making sure that you are stable and secure mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually before others. Maybe you take on a lot of people's emotions and shit on a daily basis, whereas you're probably getting tired of that shit. You drain from it. Yeah, Ace of Wands coming over. Yeah, it's like now you are putting your wants and needs first. Especially like if you was always that people pleaser or that go-to person everybody was going to, especially like if it was an Aries man, you always had bitches always ask you for this, that, and the fourth, with their hand out, this, that, and the fourth, because they feel like they have that entitlement to ask you for shit. If it was an Aries woman, maybe you have kids and family and just friends and family members who feel like you are like, I ain't gonna say the breadwinner, but you the one that have a little bit more financial security, stability, whereas people will probably always reaching out to you to be their savior, this and the fourth. And it's like now you're just pretty much tired of it. You know what I'm saying? You want to just continue to work on you to be in a better position. Yeah, Judgment. All right. Yeah, so it's like y'all made the decision on how y'all want to move forward with people. It's like now you know how to say no. You know how to set up boundaries. You're no longer in between trying to decide on what you want to do or how you want to move forward when it comes to certain people, individuals, just certain situations. Because this spiritual transformation that y'all going through is helping y'all grow and elevate without those individuals around. So probably you have been working and staying more to yourself and just staying focused. Because like I said, you have goals that you are trying to accomplish and achieve. And the only way that you will be able to accomplish and achieve those goals is if you focus strictly on you and those goals and those accomplishments. Put in the work that you need to do. Yeah, because guess what? Right now you probably feel like things aren't working out in your favor, but not knowing this change that at one point in time that you were probably trying to resist, the more that you don't resist the changes, the more things will come in smoothly for you. You might be seeing 555, seeing 444, you know what I'm saying? This might have something to do with Aries, sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if it resonate. Yeah, like I said. And my thing is, you are a very intuitive, you are a very knowledgeable individual, but at the same time, like when it comes to certain people, places, and things and situations, you have to start second guessing yourself. Go with y'all first gut. You know what I'm saying? Because if you felt deep down that you need to change some shit then and there a long time ago, why resist the change? Were you scared of the unknown that was going to be, you know what I'm saying, that was also going to play out when you start doing these changes or making these changes? There's nothing to be scared of. Sometimes change is good. Yeah, like I said, the love was in reverse. King of Cups, yeah. This may have been in regards to a past dealing with somebody that you had some type of relationship with, that maybe part of the reason why you started acting the way that you was, treating yourself the way that you was treating yourself, because you may feel like these people wasn't, the ones who claim that they love you wasn't really as supportive and, you know, there for you as you kid. But at the same time, when you trying to handle business for yourself, sometimes you don't need nobody except for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no significant other. You don't need your mom, your dad, sister, brother, this and for. Sometimes you need yourself. And maybe you were so dependent maybe on certain individuals because, in fact, they were so dependent on you, but not knowing. Sometimes you don't need to depend on nobody but your damn self. Okay, Aries? So, this spiritual transformation that y'all are going through, this rebirth, is basically teaching y'all how to be a little bit more independent, whereas y'all don't have to keep worrying, depending on certain people, because those same exact people that y'all be trying to depend on are also the same ones that can hold you back, keep you stagnant and delayed. Yeah, the moon in reverse. And it's like at one point in time, these are probably people that y'all probably y'all feelings about, who y'all had deep emotions for, but not knowing that these people are also hindering your growth. So, Aries, this is a little quick message for y'all. If it resonates, take what do, leave what don't. But this spiritual transformation that y'all are going through is basically teaching y'all how to be a little bit more independent, whereas you won't have to keep constantly depending on people to help you, this, that, and the fourth. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we got, meaning you have your best interest at heart. You are the only one that can help you get to where you need to go, especially if you were so codependent on other people trying to help you, especially when it comes to your stability and security. This is your time now to prove that you are capable of doing the necessary work in order to heal yourself inside and out without needing someone around you or needing someone to help you, or you being somebody, like, not saying that people be trying to make it seem like you just be needing them, but this is the time that you help yourself. You know what I'm saying? Through this transformation that y'all been going through recently. So yeah, this is y'all message. Take what do, leave what don't. Leos, y'all are up next.